All right, PAT question, another question. The volume of the rectangular glass box is shown. What is the surface area of the cylinder inside the glass box? To the nearest square centimeter. All right, this is a little ridiculous because it's talking about volume again. And how do we find volume? It gives you the volume, gives you that number. How do you find volume? Well, volume of a rectangular prism is base times height times width, I guess. 3 dimensions. Okay, that's what three-dimensional object means, is it's 3 dimensions. That's how you find volume. So I'm going to multiply this number, and this number to get 288. The only problem is it doesn't give you this number. It gives it to you as an x, or 2x. All right. The good news is these are the same. This is a cube at the bottom. All right. So that is not a cube. It's a square, obviously. That's a square. This dimension and that dimension are the same. The other good news is when you find this, what this is, 2x, you're going to need to find these. You're going to need to put this number in here for volume. You have the height, which is 8, but you don't have 2x, right? These are going to both be 2x's. So you're going to solve for the x. Once you have the x, or the 2x in this case, you are going to also have the diameter of that circle. Now, what does it want to know? It says, what's the cylinder inside the box? Don't include the ends. So what it's asking you for is the surface area of the cylinder only. That means if you cut this open and open it up, the ends do not count. It is going to look something like this when you open it up. This right here is going to be this length because that is circumference. That is going to be circumference. How do you find circumference? Circumference is pi d. What is d? D is right here. Whatever this is, that is d. 2x, whatever 2x is. You're going to have to solve for it using this. Once you solve for the 2x, you have it for the d, which is right here. This is circumference. Okay? Once you have the d, you can times that by 3.14 to get circumference. Once you have circumference, now what do? Well, don't forget, when you cut this open, you want the surface area of this whole cylinder. This whole thing right here. What is that? Well, it's this. It's the same thing, cut open. So how do you find the area of a rectangle? Well, it's just base times height. What's the base? C. Use that to find C. What's the height? Tells you over here. Okay, it's 8. So 8 times circumference, and you get that answer. And that is the answer down here. Surface area of the cylinder without the top or bottom, just that blue part. You do not need the top. You do not need the bottom.